Alright, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are doing well. As you can see, again in a new location. We've moved on from Vancouver. We've now gone to Camp Loops. It's about 3.5 hours away from Vancouver, and we're staying in this place called Travel Lodge. It is 10:30 p.m. We've had dinner. We've had a really good day out. And I thought it's time to give you guys my opinions on the latest that's been happening at Chelsea Football Club. So, ladies and gentlemen, look, at the end of the day, bear in mind, I saw some of the comments yesterday not that many. There was just it was probably just about a couple, but I just wanted to address that. Some people are like, "Oh, Miz, you sound very low, this, that, the other." You guys have to understand, I'm not in my natural environment where I can do videos. I'm just literally, still wanting to make content and still wanting to put out my opinions on the latest news. And there's so many fans out there, they want to see and want to hear what I have to say on the daily news that's been popping off at Chelsea Football Club. And this is the reason why I do it. I enjoy loving interacting with you. I enjoy loving doing this. And at the same time, you get to see where I am and whatnot. And you all can still keep in touch. So yeah, I don't have my mic and everything set up and my proper setup at home in Sydney. So you have to keep that in mind, that is going to have some sort of not issues, but obviously the videos are not going to be the same. Like today, for instance, I can't show you the news. I'm just gonna have to remember all the news that has happened over the last 24 hours, and I just have to give you guys my opinion on it. You guys let me know what your thoughts are on each and every one of these pieces of news. Number one, let's try and remember what has happened over the last 24 hours. First of all, a really big shout out to Turkey as well, to all the Turkish fans out there. Wow, what a win against Austria. And I need to watch a lot of Turkey, especially Arda Güler. This kid is going to be something special. Now, over the last 24 hours, I believe Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, he's been announced at Chelsea Football Club. And look, now that he's a Chelsea player and he's officially our player now, we have to look forward to exactly what he can provide for us, and we have to back him. At the end of the day, I think on most of the videos that we've talked about, we've said that he's a decent player, just someone that probably wasn't necessary. But now look, he's a Chelsea player. I think he's going to be able to give us a lot of stuff, especially his passing range from midfield and his attacking prowess to provide us goals. Him alongside with Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, I think that will be a dynamic midfield. So look, big up to Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, from Leicester to Chelsea. Now Chelsea player for 30 million. I think that's decent business. Off the back of that, ladies and gentlemen, the next bit of news is in regards to Chukwuemeka. This is the domino effect. Whole heap of news that's been floating around in regards to Chukwuemeka, that he's potentially going to move on. Apparently there is a release clause of £40 million. No one knew about this. It's sort of just materialized all of a sudden. Fabrizio Romano has mentioned this, and there's a whole heap of talks that Di Marzio is saying in regards to Chukwuemeka, to AC Milan. Look, if I'm Chukwuemeka and I'm looking at all the situation at Chelsea, I'm probably moving on. He's not been fit. We know he's a very talented player, and that 40 million release clause is quite cheap, to be honest. So if Chelsea ends up getting that, and if there's a club that is willing to pay that level of money, that's the thing with Italian clubs. I don't know if they're going to be able to fork out 40 million, but you best believe with the inclusion of Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, I find it very difficult how Chukwuemeka stays at Chelsea Football Club. So don't be surprised if he gets moved on, because he is excess to requirements. Now, next news is, I want to talk a little bit about Enzo Maresca, ladies and gentlemen. Check out the views. Surrounded by a whole heap of hotels around here in Camp Loops. A very, very nice place. In regards to Enzo Maresca, there was some news that he's looking for players that are capable of playing in multiple roles. I don't know if you guys remember, about a month ago, Ryan and I, we did a video. By the way, I'm going to meet up with Ryan, God willing, very, very soon in Toronto. Ryan and I, we did a video in regards to the tactical side, what we expect from Maresca. One thing we did say, that don't feel that a player is going to be penciled down in a particular position. in Maresca's style of football, a player needs to be able to play multiple roles, because you literally move around the field to create an overload. So you are going to find yourself in many different angles, and you have to be very, very good on the ball in regards to those angles. So I'm not surprised that Maresca's football depends on a player being able to play in multiple roles. So yeah, that's the type of players that we're gonna invest on. That's the type of players that we're gonna develop within our squad, and that's the type of players that in the future, as long as Maresca stays, that we're gonna look to bring to Chelsea Football Club. Players that are capable of playing in multiple areas of the field. So it makes sense. He's been working hard already. Apparently, he's been actually doing a whole heap of work before he officially joined, which was 1st of July. So good on him. I think he's going to do very well at Chelsea Football Club. It's going to be very difficult, obviously, start of the season, pre-season, and whole heap of matches that's coming up next season with Conference League and the domestic cups. But I have a feeling that Maresca, he's a hard worker, and he's a grafter. He's going to develop these players, and he's going to take us to a different level. And I hope the players can go the distance next season. And we need to make it to Champions League. As much as I was saying that realistic view is top 6, but to be honest, we do need to get a Champions League football. Now, let's talk a little bit about Ben Chilwell, guys. Ben Chilwell, there's some rumours that he might be up for sale. All of these talks about Calafiori, I've been saying we do need to get rid of someone there. If it's going to be Calafiori coming in, then we do need to get rid of either Cucurella or Ben Chilwell. I really don't want to take Cucurella away from Chelsea Football Club. I think there's so much he can give under this Maresca style, and he's been doing really well, Cucurella, in recent times, and for Spain as well. Ben Chilwell is a complete mismatch. Unfortunate to say, he's a complete mismatch, and Matt Law has come out and said that Ben Chilwell could have an uncertain future at Chelsea Football Club. He does earn a lot of money as well, so if we can offload him, apparently there's interest for him in the Premier League. I can only think about maybe Man United. Man United could be a team that could go for someone like Ben Chilwell. Could potentially Newcastle. I don't know, but there are Premier League teams that are keen on Ben Chilwell. So let's see what happens if we get Calafiori, which I'm not sure. Look, we are interested. Fabrizio Romano saying that we are very, very interested to get Ben Chilwell. So Calafiori. So one of those players will have to make a sacrifice, whether it's Cucurella or Ben Chilwell. I'd like to see it being Ben Chilwell. Now, so we talked about Dewsbury-Hall, we've talked about Chukwuemeka, we've talked about Maresca, we've talked about Ben Chilwell, we've talked about Calafiori, who is the biggest interest at the moment for us, I believe. I don't think there is anything. Yeah, there's some rumours about Romelu Lukaku, which always there's going to be rumours about Romelu Lukaku. I don't think there are other big news that's been floating around. I think these are the top news that's happening at Chelsea Football Club. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Check out my Instagram, ladies and gentlemen, to follow exactly what I'm doing in Canada and my holidays and what I'm up to, where I'm going. Follow me on Instagram. The link is literally in the description. And yeah, we'll come back again with the latest. And you're probably going to get these old school on the phone videos, bringing it back on the good old times in the other side of the coin, when it was just, just a happy go channel back in the early days of the channel, when we used to record on the phone. This is the best that we can do right now whilst we're on holiday. So yeah, let me know your thoughts about all the news and my opinions on it, and give me your thoughts as well. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, everyone, take care. See ya. Bye.